Have you ever wondered about the legendary King Arthur? Was he a real king who ruled Camelot, or just a character from a bedtime story? Let's flip through the pages of history and myth to uncover the truth. The story often begins with a mysterious, ancient book, turning to a page filled with tales of a heroic king. But was this king more than just ink on a page? For centuries, scholars have debated this very question. The line between history and legend is often blurry, and Arthur is the perfect example. Let's first look at the historical evidence. Most historians believe that if Arthur existed, he wasn't a king in the way we imagine. He was likely a Romano-British leader, a formidable warrior who lived around the 5th or 6th century. This was a chaotic time in Britain, with the Roman Empire gone and Anglo-Saxon invaders pushing in. A skilled military commander, perhaps named Artorius, rose to lead the Britons in a desperate fight for their lands. He's mentioned in early texts, like the history of the Britons, as Dux Bejorum, or leader of battles, who won 12 major victories against the Saxons. This historical figure was a beacon of hope in a dark age, a real-life hero fighting to protect his people. But how did this warrior become the legendary King Arthur we know today? This is where the magic begins. Over the centuries, storytellers and poets took the kernel of the historical Arthur and wove it into a rich and fantastic tapestry of myth. The first major boost came from Geoffrey of Monmouth in the 12th century. His history of the kings of Britain transformed Arthur into a mighty king with a sprawling empire. Then came the French Romance writers, who added all the iconic elements we love. Suddenly, Arthur isn't just a warlord. He's the boy who pulls the magical sword from the stone, proving his right to be king. He establishes the Fellowship of the Knights of the Round Table, a symbol of equality and justice in the magnificent castle of Camelot. And of course, there's the epic quest for the Holy Grail, a spiritual journey that tested the courage and virtue of his bravest knights, like Lancelot, Galahad, and Percival. These tales of chivalry, magic, romance, and betrayal captured the imagination of Europe and have been retold ever since. So, who was King Arthur? The answer is both. There was likely a real, historical Arthur, a courageous leader who fought to save his people from invasion. And then there is the legendary Arthur, a mythical king whose story embodies our highest ideals of justice, honor, and leadership. The historical figure was a hero for his time, but the legend he inspired has become a hero for all time. The legend may be a myth, but the spirit of Arthur, the hero who saved his people, is very real. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories behind the legends.